Welcome back, guys. So Nigerian Super Eagles continues without a head coach as Coach Finidi resigned following that misunderstanding after the meeting with the sports minister and NFF. But there's been, a lot of talks coming out regarding who we are expecting to see as the next coach. NFF had said previously that they want to employ a foreign coach, and one of the officials even said that their aim is to actually employ this foreign coach before the end of July. And the previous videos, I've obviously talked about two foreign coaches who are top contenders. The first one being Antonio Consencal, and then Matt Bryce, who's currently the coach of Cameroon. But there's also some, speculation that some home-based coaches are also maybe in the running, even though NFF has stated categorically that they don't want local coaches because of a number of reasons, and we just had to see one local coach resigning, so that they are not about to go back to local coaches right now because it's a very crucial stage. They want a coach that is already proven, that has a track record of winning games, to come in and maybe win the remaining 6 games for next year for the qualifiers of 2026 FIFA World Cup, and then from September as well, the Nations Cup qualifier. So they want a coach that's going to come and start getting results immediately. But one man has told NFF that it's going to be a big mistake if they decide to go for a foreign coach instead of employing a local coach to continue from Finidi. And this man is no other than the ex-Nigerian Super Eagles attacker, Julius Aghahowa. He thinks that the NFF getting a foreign coach is going to be a big mistake for a lot of reasons. One is that he thinks that they cannot, in fact, afford a foreign coach at this moment. He brings our minds back to the past. Before Coach Finidi was elected, we saw that, he reminds us how NFF actually struggled to get the coach, even when they had negotiations with a number of coaches, foreign coaches, who we thought they were going to employ in the end, but it ended up breaking down in negotiations because they could not afford to pay. Even, on this channel, we talked about the sports minister warning NFF back then that he cannot pay, $80,000 a week for a coach. That if they want to employ such coach, they have to make sure that they will be able to fund those bills, that the government will not support them. We talked about that on this channel. So Aghahowa is saying that this past antecedent shows that NFF cannot really afford a foreign coach, and even if they can't afford a foreign coach, that it would not be a progressive idea, or it will not be something that will help our national team going forward, because he thinks that the national team has lost its trajectory. We've not really been heading towards the right direction that we're supposed to be heading. For example, he talks about the fact that there is no inclusion of homegrown players in the team. Just like during his days, during the Okocha, Set and Kanu and all of them, we had a lot of homegrown players who mostly came out from the local leagues, just a few from foreign, foreign clubs. Even the ones that were in foreign clubs had to play through the local league to transfer to foreign clubs. So he's saying that what we see these days is that 60 to 80% of players are all from foreign countries, who we've gone to scout to come back to play for Nigeria. And he says that this is really affecting the mentality of the team, because these people, they don't really know the culture of the national team, what it stands for, and they're just more or less foreigners who come in without experience about the culture, or about what the national team really means. So he says that if NFF continues or go out and look for a foreign coach, in the end, it will still not set us in the right track that we need to be, because these foreign coaches are still going to continue from previous mistakes. That is getting all these foreign players to come play for us without having some real impact in terms of getting homegrown players from our local MPFL leagues and developing the league itself and the culture, the tradition of winning in the players. But that's just an advice from Julius Aghahowa. And right now, NFF do not look like they are interested in listening to Aghahowa's point of view or anybody's point of view. They've simply fixed on getting a foreign coach because their plan is that they want someone who can come in and offer a quick fix to the situation. Start winning games. Someone who has a track record of winning games, which is why they're looking at Antonio Consancara because of his record of losing just 2 games in 24 games when he was the coach of Cameroon. Between 2021 to 2022. But let's see in the coming weeks what's going to happen with NFF and the new coach that they are going to appoint. But moving on, guys, let me let you know that Victor Boniface and Victor Osimhen had to link up with Obafemi Obago in their vacation in Lagos. Of course, you know that these guys are currently enjoying time in their holidays before the season, the preseason starts for their club side, and they've taken liberty of this opportunity to come relax, spend time with their families, friends, and meet fellow sports celebrities and music celebrities as well. So Boniface, of course, uh, was very excited about meeting Martins Obafemi, in Lagos, and he didn't hold himself to post that on his Instagram, where he captioned it "respect," just to give an honor to Obafemi Martins. Of course, Obafemi Martins is someone who is very respected in the Nigerian Super Eagles. He had a number of great appearances for Nigeria, 42 in total, scored 18 goals, and then had 1 assist. So Obafemi is definitely a top football icon who young footballers like Boniface and Victor Osimhen idolize and look up to for what they've done in football and also how they've been able to live a very respectable and quiet life. But aside from that, let me let you know that Boni Okoye is also in the update, and this time for the reason of picking between Burna Boy or Davido. He was actually asked a question, by a Nigerian journalist. Yeah, he was asked who he prefers, who he actually listens to their music more. Is it Davido or Burna Boy? And Okoye actually revealed that he listens more to Davido's music than to Burna Boy, that he prefers Davido's music because he has more of Davido's collection, more of Davido's music in his playlist. But he also said that Burna Boy is a great artist, an A-list artist as well. That he also listens to his songs and he loves some of them, but that he has more of Davido's collections than Burna Boy. So these guys are definitely spending time, catching cruise, enjoying themselves off the holiday and the breaks that their club side have given them. And very, very soon they're going to regroup and go back to their clubs where they'll start preseason and start preparing for next season. That is the update, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like and share this video. React to any of the stories that you like. Take care of yourself. Stay tuned to the channel.